The benefits of rebounding. Rebounding develops balance, reflex, and coordination. Rebounding stimulates all of your body. Muscles and nerves are in full alert, in active relation with the mind using ocular nerves in the inner ear canal. Rebounding stimulates 100% of your body cells. When you bounce, all the muscles of your body work. A simple health bounce, where the feet don't leave the mat when you jump, generates a 2G force and a 3G force if you jump 15 centimeters off the mat. Rebounding increases bone density. Each jump generates acceleration and deceleration, which impact each cell and muscle in the body. The stress created on the muscle is passed on to the bone on which the muscle is attached to, helping in regaining density and weight. Rebounding also helps to fight osteoporosis. NASA uses rebounding as a means for astronauts returning from a space journey to regain bone density and to rebuild bone mineralization due to the lack of gravity in space. Rebounding detoxifies the lymphatic system. Lymph nodes are like holding stations that filter the lymph fluid and keep the toxins, poisons, and heavy metal within your body. The lymphatic system moves very slowly. Unlike the blood system, the lymphatic system doesn't have a pump and relies on gravity and movement to evacuate these toxins. Rebounding is the best exercise to help detoxify your body. As you jump, more lymph fluid and blood get circulated around your liver and detox organs. It makes them perform detoxification more efficiently. Rebounding makes you happy. Bouncing is a fun thing to do. You exercise and you're happy about it. A double release of endorphins. Who can benefit from rebounding exercise? Young, busy, and healthy people. Time is precious, but health is even more precious. Using our Health Bounce Pod is not only a fun way to exercise, it's an efficient way. Studied by NASA scientists, bouncing on a trampoline is 68% more effective than jogging, and yet requires less effort. You can exercise in the comfort of your own home or in your office. Non-sporty people and people with a health condition. Bouncing on a trampoline is a moderate intensity physical activity. It can be paced and adapted to everyone's ability and still provides excellent results. By exercising in privacy and making progress, users have the chance to enter the active world of exercise and sports, too often reserved for the fit and healthy people. This brings you self-confidence. Injured people. The main characteristic of bouncing on a trampoline is the low impact on joints and low stress on tendons and ligaments. Exercising on a trampoline allows you to maintain a physical activity all over your body. When bouncing, not only the lower body muscles, but also the upper body muscles are working. Disabled people. The fun that bouncing provides to kids and adults alike will also be enjoyed by disabled people. This will have an extraordinary effect on their mood and their life. In addition to the obvious benefits of the physical exercise, the psychological effect is major in the improvement of any person limited in their movement. Bouncing is safely possible not only for people in wheelchairs, but also for blind and or deaf people. Elderly people. In the manner that the trampoline exercise is a possible activity for injured people, it also allows elderly people who can no longer jog, climb, run, or etc. to keep active while sparing their body from the hard impact of regular exercise. Bouncing improves lung and cardiovascular efficiency. It increases the pulse rate and strengthens muscle groups essential for a healthy cardiovascular system. Everybody! Bouncing is extremely easy and fun. More importantly, it strengthens your body muscles, ligaments, and tendons, increases your heart rate and flexibility, improves your reflexes and body movements, develops your body balance and physical fitness. Most importantly, bouncing can eradicate obesity and promotes good health. It also reduces the risk of arthritis. Why the B-Pod? The Health Bounce Pod has been designed by professional trampoline athletes in cooperation with doctors specialized in the field of extreme trauma and accidents. Easy access and comfortable use. Stepping on the bouncing mat is easy, as it's only 27 centimeters above the ground. The access is sure. The frame is made of treated steel, which gives strong balance to the Health Bounce Pod. The handlebars are covered by foam, well positioned, and provide support while entering the Health Bounce Pod. The C-hoop is covered by foam and connected to the arches by springs. The mat absorbs most of the user's weight as it should, but is still stable and relatively firm thanks to the high-quality springs. The Health Bounce Pod is comfortable to use. The outside of the bouncing mat is covered by a circular foam pad, preventing access to the springs. The Health Bounce Pod is perfect for indoor use. It has sturdy construction and U-shaped legs with anti-slip protective pads. The arches can be folded for easy storage and transport. The C-hoop, connected to the steel frame by 4 symmetrically placed springs, makes it friendly to use for blind people who can exercise freely and up to their own capability. The B-Pod XL is a revolution in the world of wheelchair users. Any user of a Health Bounce Pod can truly exercise in total freedom and enjoy all the benefits of rebounding. The benefits of rebounding are obvious and have been acknowledged worldwide for decades. The Health Bounce Pod is the safest and most practical way to practice rebounding. Health Bounce Pod is the only device on the market that can provide a safe means of exercising to people usually limited in their movements or dependent upon others to enjoy physical activity. Sitting on a wheelchair or standing, the benefits of rebounding can be enjoyed and truly experienced. Rebounding is a full workout for the body. It increases G-force, gravitational load, which benefits the body by strengthening the musculoskeletal systems. No one has to stop exercising. There is a way. Promote it. Rebounding is also used in treatment of extreme trauma cases, confirming its amazing benefits on the body, and particularly on the brain and nervous system. 3 cases followed by Dr. Goto from Japan. Dr. Goto is an honorable professor at the Fukui Medical University. He has worked in the intensive care unit, ICU resuscitation, for many years. He's presently working with unconscious patients as a post-ICU. The following 3 cases are examples of improvements where the use of Health Bounce Pod was part of the patient's treatment programs. They are true reports and observations with no medical evaluation on our part. Mr. Suzuki, car accident victim. Mr. Suzuki may appear normal and happy today, but his story is some kind of a miracle. Around the end of the 90s, Mr. Suzuki was involved in a violent car accident, which left him paralyzed and close to a permanent state of coma. Mr. Goto decided to submit him to a treatment of combined bouncing therapy and music. Dr. Goto used the traditional trampoline at the time, the likes of the recreational models available in sports stores. This required the help of several assistants. The results were amazing. In a matter of months, Mr. Suzuki's progress was surprising. He regained consciousness and the will to perform daily tasks. He was able to focus, make choices, and point. Soon, his movement, coordination, and control made him able to participate in games of catch and throw. Today, Mr. Suzuki and his wife can enjoy a relatively normal life, in any case, very different from what was expected the few weeks following the accident. It is hard to measure and quantify the exact impact of the bouncing effect on the recovery of Mr. Suzuki, but it is impossible to deny its direct effect. Lucy has amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, also called motor neuron disease, MND. This disorder causes muscle weakness and atrophy throughout the body, due to the degeneration of the upper and lower motor neurons. Unable to function, the muscles weaken and atrophy. Individuals affected by this disorder may lose the ability to initiate and control all voluntary movement in the end. Gentle, low-impact aerobic exercises, such as performing activities of daily living, ADLs, walking, swimming, and stationary bicycling can strengthen unaffected muscles, improve cardiovascular health, and help patients fight fatigue and depression. Lucy has started using a Health Bounce Pod. She's exercising 15 minutes a day. The progress of the disease has slowed down noticeably. The exercises are simple, easy, and enjoyable. The natural fun associated with the use of the trampoline, combined with the positive results, have a great impact on Lucy's mood and spirit, making the Health Bounce Pod one of the best tools against the disease. Takuya Mizukami was severely injured in a car accident when he was 12 years old. He suffered cerebral confusion and numerous bone injuries. Takuya was in a coma for about 45 days. In the end, Dr. Goto decided to give him a trampoline therapy along with music because he was going into a vegetative state. As the treatment went on, Takuya was able to walk. It was a miracle. He's now in his mid-20s and he's painting. He has received several awards for his work, and his wish is to have his own art show in foreign countries to share his experience and to give hope to those who are going through similar ordeals. His work can be seen and purchased on his website.